This is P.O.C. The entity is flying over my head at 226 Vine Avenue. Life and safety with the people of the state who are audibly communicating a threat, and the threat is already communicated under the fake sun where you're engaging in surveillance with the state. Surveillance for the accomplishing my murder. The entity is stalking here like they are stalking at 226 Vine Avenue. They're all going to federal prison in 427B C Street in Ontario and 427A C Street and 226 North Vine Avenue. They're stalking with the government that flew over that venue as well. They're not taking off from the town square. They're also not taking off and doing anything. Crossing path in the sky space. This is channels of interstate commerce. Federal stalking underway by the airport that is indeed keeping me under surveillance and is speaking through the demons who are hostile vagina monitors, 9WLE 244, communicating a threat while you're stalking me where you live, which is the dumbest thing that you could do. But they're ignoramuses who eat feces and keep my vagina under surveillance. They're telling the feds where to come and commit that raid. Okay, because you're being deported. You're going to prison. Any minor children are being taken away based upon the threat that are the co-conspirators, the sex offenders themselves, the people of the state, and they're stalking with the airport that's providing the wealth of evidence to prosecute the people of the state, the civilian population, with whom Gavin Newsom, the state of California, on behalf of the U.S. government that's engaging in criminal surveillance throughout the U.S., in concert with immigrants who are granted a privilege to be in this country, keeping American citizens under surveillance and doing so in furtherance of murder and abusing the criminal justice system, the court system, in order to do so, to get away with it. That's the P.O.C. And my documentation shows where I'm already at the Ontario Town Square, and I'm showing you that illusion of the fake sun that's still setting in alignment to me after 4 and 5 p.m., which is exactly what I captured yesterday afternoon. And the sun is remaining over me, not even ever being over this town square today, where I'm documenting the admitted terrorists who come out of their home making all series of concessions and admissions when you don't even know what it is that I'm capturing on my phone, when I'm standing on the sidewalk having nothing to do with you ostensibly on its surface, unless you are speaking to what is some sort of clairvoyance, in which case you still don't have authority, because what you are discerning is not relevant with regard to what I am doing under no violation of existing law when they are operating what is under, you don't even have an authority. Even if I were violating something while I'm on the sidewalk outside of your home, which I'm not. This is the city of Ontario that's gang stalking, 1533051. This is light activity. That's why a fake sun is over me. In the same way it is at 7, 8, and 9 a.m. when I then go, I'm already in that library and that fake sun is there. That's what's speaking. Talking about you're going to bust a move. I want to be clear, the ongoing ghettos, these wannabe fake thugs that are gang stalking, engaging in violence while you're a coward, by definition, a punk that needs a whole crew to target somebody else, target someone that's not even concerned about you, target someone whose vagina you're obsessed with and you're mad because that can't be kept a secret. The entity is going to federal prison. I mean Mike Lorenz, I mean every kidnapper, I mean Jason Isaac Fields, I mean those that are in positions that are watching me conduct this investigation on the internet and are taking my evidence off the internet. While you're protecting the entity, understand you're going to prison. It's not going to be a civil matter and a check written and you're avoiding what is confinement. You are going to prison. This is criminal conduct of epic proportions, and the ordinary objective is murder, death. You are going to prison for it. I hope you are paying attention, because that's exactly what is going to happen. You will go from being an executive for Google to federal prison. I am not playing. This is P.O.C. It is currently 11:16 a.m. where I am now arriving at Euclid Avenue, where I am in evidence on the record already at that square during the 8 a.m. hour, and I'm showing you the entrance of the Ovid Family Community Library, where the sun is not still going to be shining in my face while I'm in the depths of that building as well, and they're all psychopaths walking on concentrated amber-colored engineer light. 5 hours from now. That's the pattern of conduct. That's why Jay Montez is going to federal prison. This is P.O.C. This is the pattern of conduct. Jay Montez represents everybody that I already documented of that agency. They're going to prison. Every infection that's stalking me by helicopter, they're going to report their names and they're going to federal prison. This is terrorism. Terrorists in the U.S. are going to federal prison. You're delusional to continuously engage in this, and you have manifested prison time, not just for stealing my mail, not just for stealing my money and my identity. You're going to federal prison for terrorism in the United States of America. This is P.O.C.